Hi, Matt. Welcome to the live. I am 5 minutes early. I'll be ending at like 6:01. So, how is everybody weekend going? Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. I am actually doing a horizontal live for once. I gotta take a look at something. There you go. How's your weekend? Thank you for sharing, and if I forgot to thank you on the other shares, I'll get to it. So yeah, I do got a bunch of DVDs with me, and anybody see any good movies lately? I am also used to being outside. Good. Went out in the cold the last 2 days. Got some stuff done today. Yesterday we got some stuff done. My car started both days, which is good. I haven't tried getting the window back up yet. It is what it is. So, um, yeah, it's been, tomorrow we leave early at 6, and, will probably be the only time we go outside tomorrow. Yeah, um, I let Wang for a half hour both days just to have the, um, everything just warm up properly. So yeah, I'll be ending this live stream probably like at 6:02 because I moved up the premiere of the retro video to 6:15, and then we'll go to Michael's Adventures after that. So the plan for now. So um, hi Bud, welcome. Thank you for coming in and hanging out for a bit. How's your weekend? Um, yeah, shot two album reviews. Yes, actually, let's see, shot two album reviews this morning, or yeah, about 12:30, 1 o'clock this morning. Um, did a food review on the Pizza Hut New Yorker pizza. Um, got a bunch of weather projects that I got get done uploading and get those reviews uploaded before I start on another set of reviews. So getting a bunch of stuff done. So it's been productive regardless of the cold. So yeah, and then I literally had to reshoot the first impression of the Megadeth's new album 3 different times because I almost uploaded it on the wrong channel. So it was a redo of a redo of a redo. So yeah. Oh well. And let's see. Oh yeah, I do got some DVDs and Blu-rays here. A bunch of stuff that we went into the theater a lot, and uh, so like yeah, Eddie and the Cruisers. We got this like a last year. Eventually, we'll be doing movie reviews on this one. Kind of a cult movie. Hi, Adrian. Welcome in. How is everybody's weekend? I'll ask that again. So, Eddie and the Cruisers. I don't know if anybody's seen the movies. It's a 80s movie. Kind of like Spinal Tap. So, there's that. I actually like both movies, so there's that Blu-ray, the Bob Marley story. Watched this once, now we watch it again. I do have a Bob Marley album box set, so that, I do not know when my next going to see the next movie. Of course, the classic Peter Pan. This is probably like my last of the Disney Club. I like the classic stuff. So, a good Disney classic. Enjoyable film. Hi, new times and new beginnings. Welcome in and thank you for coming. Yeah, we're discussing movies, and anybody see any good movies lately or want to see a movie or, well, hi, Michael's Adventures. Yes, on a horizontal. Trying to do more horizontal. So let me give you a link. So yeah, more horizontals will be coming. So just when I'm on the go, it's vertical. So it's easier. So thank you for coming, Michael's Adventures. My premiere will go into your premieres. Well, that's all right, Michael. So unfortunately, it's just easier for me when I'm mobile, being vertical. But, it is what it is, I guess. It's fine. People have their preference for stuff. And I have, break of it. So, see any good movies lately? Anybody? Hi, Pete. Let's let's see here. Sorry for the fingers. You are now a mod. So anyway, I was showing the classic Peter Pan. Um, Not sure if anybody's a fan. Okay. That's all good. So I'm gonna be trying to end this at like 6:02, and my Wayne video is 15 minutes, so it should overlap maybe about a minute into your premiere. So I moved up everything, so it's basically. Okay, that's cool. Also, if you need me to sometime one more playlist for you, I will. New Horizons. So you could tell me your real name. It might be easier for me to remember. So yeah, I'm working on watch hours too. It's just unfortunately the cold and um trying to get more watch times while trying to cut back on social media at the same time. So I know it kind of sounds counterproductive, but um, the weather kind of didn't help that. So we'll probably try to go a little bit more live next week. Okay, thank you for coming, DJ. So yeah, Peter Pan, classic. I'm gonna move on now from this movie. I don't know if the biopic of Bob Marley, if anybody's seen that, and of course the one, um, Eddie and the Cruisers, kind of a cult classic movie. Um, Godzilla minus one that which won an Academy Award. This was actually really done up well. Yeah, it is. I enjoyed both of them. I'm gonna rewatch them again and actually do like a double review sometime. Okay, I got you, DJ. It's all good. Yeah, Godzilla won an Academy Award minus one, and for the time period it happens in World War II time period, kind of like a throwback to the first Godzilla movie that came out in 1954. He could, or it predates the first Godzilla movie that came out in 1954. I gotta look into that the timeline. So yeah, this was like a good movie that came, kind of was a quiet good movie that came out. Like yeah, we get two. Well, in some years we get two Godzilla movies a year with the Japan version and the Monsterverse by Warner Brothers. So I think the sequel to this one might come out this year because the next American Godzilla movie may come out is 2027. I don't know what this movie's about, so I'm gonna move it on. Um, Death in the Nile. This was the newest version of it. Had Tom Bateman, Annette Bening, Russell Brand, Gail Gabbett. Like, I don't know if you ever read the book. So, yeah, I think this one might have came out on Netflix. I don't remember. That's what happens when watching so many movies. So, yeah, we might watch this digitally first. So, definitely now. And of course, the other related movie is Murder in the Orient Express. Yeah, this one's another remake of it too. Has Johnny Depp in it. Penelope Cruz. I don't remember seeing this one. Well, these are some of my brother's pickups. So, yeah, more movies to come. Also, get this a little organized. Of course, F1, I reviewed this early in the year. Good racing movie, kind of has a lot of nods to Days of Hunger in it. I would recommend seeing it. It should be streaming, I think maybe on Paramount or Peacock. I did do a review, highly recommend it. Not a big Brad Pitt fan, but I actually enjoyed this one, so. Of course, Fantastic Four. Guess they did a good job with this. They're getting a sequel, like after Doomsday and everything when they reset the Marvel universe. So they did do a good job with this. Despite what the franchise is a little, I don't know. The Fantastic Four franchise had a lot of problems. Yeah, it's still on Disney Plus, of course I know. So I would recommend it. It's probably the best adaptation of the movie. Plus it pays tribute to um the two creators of the Fantastic Four in the movie. So and in the 1994 Fantastic Four actors actually all there's an unreleased version of Fantastic Four 1994. It was on YouTube at one point, but I can't find it now. The 1994 unreleased version, who knows, Disney might re-release that. That's why it was probably taken down from everybody on YouTube. But the original actors from that movie actually appear in this movie. So, and the 2005 and 8 movies I would recommend, and the 2015 movie, stay away from the 2015 movie, it's complete garbage. Um, the 1994 version of the movie, what I remember watching of it, it was very corny and cheesy and also a bad movie, but it was cool that they paid homage to the 94 movie with this one too, so. Anyway, moving on to a Sony Marvel movie. Um, Craven the Hunter. This movie actually unalived Sony verse. Um, it's still, yeah, it's Sony did a bad job with their universe. We have all the Sony verse movies, so I guess, and the best of the is Venom. Madam Web sucked, Morbius sucked, this one bad. I think there's 6 or 7 movies in the Yeah, 6 movies. Craven, Madam Web. Okay, I will check that out, Michael. So definitely I'll check that one out. I like watching animated and real life stuff. So yeah, just skip this movie. Morbius, Madam Web, and Craven were bad. Stick to this. Okay, that's cool. I do watch YouTube movies on and off. So, alright, thank you for the suggestion, Michael. Definitely will check that out. Yeah, so stay far away from this movie. There will be a review on this movie soon, so. And of course, yeah, we're kind of in a Marvel mode right now, so Captain America Brave New World. Unfortunately, it was more closer to a Hawk movie than a Captain America movie, and I'll leave it at that. I don't think it was bad or horrible. It was just, um, I don't think he's gonna be Captain America anymore after this movie, so after Secret Wars, they're gonna be rebooting half of the universe anyway, so wasn't mm, bad. So I did have a review on it. It's somewhere on my page, so it was more closer to a Hulk movie than a Captain America movie, unfortunately. So, um, Venom: The Last Dance. It was okay, but they didn't utilize the villain that good, unfortunately. More of the Sony verse movies, so I would recommend watching this one. Just watch the Venom trilogy to stay away from the other silly movies. So that's the movie. Of course, why not? The Little Mermaid, a classic. Classic Disney. Handling animation. So that's that. Um, Rocket Man by Elton John. Um, it kind of was a different retrospective. It was in the third, the comment, it was in the third person. Um, how can I put this? It was, the commentary would tell you what was exactly going on when you would know what was going on, just to put it that way. So I gotta rewatch this one because, other reasons. So Rocket Man got Elton John's life story. Okay, it's all good, Micah. I just adjusted my premiere to go into your premiere and kind of have like a train going. It's not a big deal, so mine will be starting at like 6:15 and should end at like 6:01 or 6:31 actually. So yeah, this is another biopic. So I want to rewatch this one, and any Elton John fans out there? So here's that movie. Clay on the Western Front. I may have watched this movie. I don't remember this movie actually, so might have watched it. It is probably a pretty good movie. I just not a good one to review, and of course, Disney's Sword in the Stone. Used to watch this all the time when I was a kid. Got this before the Disney Movie Club closed down. Yeah, I like Army and War movies too. Band of Brothers, Saving Private Ryan. I think if there's a remake of Midway we went to see that was pretty good. So this is Sword in the Stone. West was pretty good. You can watch this one on Disney Plus. Most of everything's on there, so watched this I think about a year and a half ago. Moving on, um, Revelation Road. This is basically a apocalyptic movie. Made three of them, and this is like a Christian movie, which was done very good, and it was interesting on how they depicted the end of the world. So these should be on, might be on YouTube or free streaming too. So those are the Revelation Road beginning to the end, Sea of Glass and Fire. It's the second one, and Black Rider are the movies. These are pretty much independent movies right here. And of course, Fantasia. Fantasia 1 and Fantasia 2000. Of course, and then you got, this is like the Mickey Mouse collection. Several short videos is the third one. Of course, Fantasia was fantastic. So, here's that. And Way of the Last Dragon. I did not watch this one yet, believe it or not. So that's the movie. And last but not least, Jurassic World reboot. Hard to believe that it's 7 movies that they made of Jurassic Park now. We'll be doing a review on this one. So, Predator Badlands and this one I have to get going on reviewing, so I gotta actually rewatch this one. So, this one kind of had mixed reviews, but I thought it was okay. So, That's all the DVDs I poured out for now, so. And with some of the movies that aren't familiar with some people, I like my classic stuff too. Yeah, this one I want to rewatch. Quiet on the Western Front. And this one will do a review of Rocket Man. So, of course, classic Mermaid. Get a bunch of Marvel. Welcome back, Jesse. We went through, we did, touch upon, bunch of other movies. Rocket Man we touched upon. With, the story of, course, Elton John. And some more, one more movie. Yeah, I'm planning on reviewing this one, soon after I get done with my other two reviews of course, Quiet on the Western Front, sold this earlier. Yeah, he did. And I think he might have sang some of the songs too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think he sang the soundtrack. Is the So yeah, I plan on getting the soundtrack and reviewing that because I thought he did a good job. Of course, Sword in the Stone, classic Disney. With revolutionary apocalyptic movie. I hope I'm not going too fast again. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this is apocalyptic trilogy, so independent movies here. Of course, Fantasia sold this earlier, so getting people caught up who missed it, way, gotta rewatch this one again. And of course, the Jurassic Park movie, planning on doing a review. I think this was the, director's cut, or that was only digital. Yeah, it's hard to believe we already have 7 Jurassic Park movies. So, still a fan of the franchise. They did miss a golden opportunity with having the kids come back as adults. With one it was with Chris Pratt and Bryce Howard. So Ron Howard started and missed a good opportunity of having the kids from the first one come back as adults. With that, unfortunately. Like, you could have had one of them come back as a scientist, which I don't get why they didn't do. Would have been a good opportunity to keep the franchise really, the original franchise and then the new franchise kind of like bind it together, but it is what it is. That's Universal Pictures for you. So, yeah. Of course, F1, we like our racing movies and war movies. They're making a sequel. So, so those are most of the movies that we are about to watch. So, again, so I have so far no plans on seeing any new movies because right now there's not much really playing right now. We'll probably see it when Wicked, the sequel, comes to streaming. We'll probably go and watch that since seeing the first one. And been watching random movies. You'll be seeing it with a bunch of shorts that I've been posting. Is a bunch of different random stuff like Employee of the Month. It's kind of I don't know. It's a corny movie. Um, and short of Catching Faith, I was actually in that movie as an extra. Um, and that movie's free on Tubi. We're basically in the crowd, Jamie and I, in the movie, so it was fun being an extra on that movie. Um, uh, I think we watched it like last night, and it's a pretty corny movie. Yeah, we're an extra on Catching Faith, Jamie and I. There's a lot of stuff in that movie after me and Jamie watched it last night made no sense. It's like since when can you check out a car? So yeah, we watched it like okay, still so a bunch of stuff makes no sense in this movie. I'll be back. Okay, that wasn't my car. That wasn't my car with the alarm going off. Okay. I heard a car alarm. I thought it was my car, so it wasn't my car, so it was the apartments next door. So I'm back. Um, yeah. Anyway, with Employee of the Month is one of those movies just watch for fun and leave it at that. So The one movie I liked more was Office Space. Yeah, with the more of the behind the scenes of, well, we weren't there for like the whole movie shot. What was it? We knew somebody that was playing the grandma was Kathy Butler. We knew who that was in the movie, and she was kind of like not the lead, but like more like one of the with some of the stories centered around. And yeah, she passed away about like 3 years ago. Um, yeah, we used to go eating, Michael. Yeah, cheeseburger sounds good about one now. Yeah, anyway, with the scene that we shot, we were there like 9.5 hours. It kept on raining. There was a thunderstorm on and off, so they had to stop production more than once. So yeah, that made it interesting that day. The movie was done like I think on $75,000 budget. Ah, now you're making me hungry. Yeah, I tried the Pizza Hut New Yorker pizza today. Did a review on it too, so hopefully to get some of the new reviews up next month. So all I had to say it's a good pizza, so okay. Yeah, I'm still pretty full. Probably will need a snack by about like 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. So, well, the hernia thing, I have to watch how much I eat. Get a little fuller quicker. That's what it's coming down to. My mom kind of goes through the same thing too. So, with her surgery, that happened almost 3 years ago already. This coming July will be 3 years already, so time flies. Hoping to maybe watch another movie tonight, but oh yeah, it seems like there's not enough time. Too much to do and not enough time. Oh, I haven't watched that TV show Kick at all. Another thing to check out because what streaming service is it on or what network? Let's check the time here. I'll be ending this exactly at 6 o'clock, so yeah, the one thing I am looking forward to is the Scrubs reboot. We're almost done with season 9 of the original Scrubs. Well, this one in the medical school. We got like 2 more episodes. Might finish that up tonight, might not, I don't know, so. I don't know, it's been so hard to like find good stuff on TV to watch lately too. So yeah, like let's see the Scrubs reboot. We're watching a bunch of old TV shows on Hulu. Where we watching Everybody Loves Raymond on Paramount. Just some of the like Family Matters and a bunch of the TGIF stuff. We've been rewatching. Making. Hi, Coach Julie. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. We're discussing movies and um TV shows right now. Any good movies you've seen? Let's see, how are we doing on time here? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the Olympics too. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I got you, Michael. Oh, yeah, I enjoy the 80s movies. Hi, Kevin. Welcome in. Just discussing movies, TV shows right now. Went through a bunch of Blu-rays and DVDs, so thank you for coming. I'll be off in about 13. Thank you for saying, Kevin. So, yeah, also, check out my brother's YouTube channel, Final Racing, when you get a chance. So, Kevin, have you seen any good movies lately, or TV shows when you have the time? And how's your weekend going, too? Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, let's see. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty much done. We're pretty much done seeing movies for the year. Till something good comes out, and we'll have to check out the Beast games. Oh, I don't watch Hallmark. Yeah, anyway, I have seen several Hallmark trailers um, for certain movies. So, not that they're bad or anything, I'm just not like a Hallmark kind of guy. So, I don't know, I think I could overdo it with the Christmas movies at times, just a tad. Just my opinion. Like they have Christmas in July. I think every year, if I remember seeing the commercial correctly, and I'm not thinking about Christmas in July either, so. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty much all Hallmark movies, pretty much. Basically, they're all like Doc Hollywood. Remember the movie, that movie with Michael J. Fox? Okay, so I might as well just rewatch Doc Hollywood then. and just leave it at that, and bypass all the Hallmark altogether. Yes, I still am. I um love all his movies. Of course, Back to the Future is my favorite. Doc Hollywood is up there. Um, I think he was in the movie Flight News in the 90s, which is actually pretty good. Teen Wolf 1. The second Teen Wolf was okay. Yeah, Teen Wolf was one of my favorite 80 movies. Of course, all the Family Ties with him. So, he did have the Michael J. Fox, so yeah, that's totally true, Kevin. You know, I think they just copy that movie. They just basically copy that movie and just flip flop characters, and then that's the script. Maybe different towns or change the town setting a little bit. Copy and paste. Yeah, I like Spring City too. He showed up on Scrubs too as a doctor for like I think 3 episodes too. Where he had like OCD, or like where he had to always be cleaning something like, let's see where we are at as far as time goes. 5:54. Yeah, I enjoyed Spin City when it was on, when he was on, and not so much when Charlie Sheen took over when he left. Like the original Spin City was good. Just keep checking time here. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for coming. The NTC show. I'll be on for about another 5 more minutes. I'll be on. Thank you for coming and hanging out for a little bit. How was your weekend? Know any good movies or TV shows you would like to share with everybody else? I'm doing good. How are you? And um, how is everybody overall doing? How cold is it in Canada right now, Kevin? Oh yay. The high was like -6 today. Okay, yeah, my dad came from Missouri, and I think he had one of the brothers still living out there, so. Yeah, oh yeah, what's been happening in Wisconsin lately, it's like, we get a bunch of snow, then it goes really cold, warms up, get more snow. Oh yeah, I would take 15 degrees right now. It would be a heat wave. Yeah, the below temperatures has not been fun. We're used to it, but at times it gets, I don't know, it gets a little annoying because there's so much snowing and not too much to put, too much to, um, it looks pretty when it's coming down, but as far as, uh, storing it, it's no fun. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when the next weather maker will be, so if it's cold now, it's gonna flip flop again. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, it was like -20, like at 4 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, 2 more minutes, and I'm gonna be signing off in 2 more minutes. Premiere coming up very quickly. Time going too fast again. Okay, I'll take that temperature. I can send you our cold temperature if you want flip flop, Michael. Certain horror movies like Friday the 13th, um, Nightmare on Elm Street, Night of the Living Dead movies, the George A. Romero stuff, um, certain werewolf movies I like, um, let's see what is there. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, probably the original trilogy. Like that one's been remade so many times it's been ridiculous already. Same with the Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, certain horror movies I like. The newer recent ones probably Scream. And then Final Destination. Very picky. Yeah, I like the Jason movies too. They supposed to be making another one again. So let's see how we're doing on time here. I don't want to miss my own premiere, so. Okay, I'm gonna be ending the stream, so, thank you for coming on and just hanging out with me and chatting. I hope everybody has, good night and morning, evening, wherever you're all at. I will see you in the. Oh, okay, that's cool that you met him. I will see you guys in a little bit at my premiere. So have a good night and see you in a little bit. So thank you for coming and just hanging out overall. Have a good weekend. So bye everybody.